Give me a team that right now, currently, that maybe you didn't mention already, maybe you did, but has a losing record currently that you think that can make the playoffs. A losing record currently. I'll give you some time because we talked about other segments with these guys, but now we're just doing hypothetical. You just got to take one team, and I know that we did it previously. We talked about a few of these teams. We talked about the Vikings, for example, and we talked about some of these other teams. You can change yourself here. I mean, we're just taking a real shot in the dark. What's the team right now with a losing record that you think has a shot at the play? Not that they're going to make it, but a shot. Jackson, I'll start with you. Do you have anybody off the top of your head?
Look, off the top of my head, it's just going to be the Cincinnati Bengals. The record's 2-3 right now. And look, this is a team right now. They're playing the AFC North. They could end up winning the division, not just saying making the playoffs. They're only a game out right now. If they can just start clicking offensively, Joe Burrow can get that calf healthy. We're seeing Jamar Chase is he's open like 7-Eleven. That's what he posted on Twitter the other day. I think it's not a shock that the Bengals come out and win this division. I wouldn't be a shock to anyone. Again, they were playing tough AFC. They could get a couple losses in there. And again, this division is really tough. I'm high on the Ravens as well. I think that's a really solid team. But right now, it's the most comfortable team, I feel, saying at a losing record can make the playoffs.
This guy's too conservative. Kyle, throw me a wild ball. You own Chicago? No, I'm joking, guys. Who do you got?
Hey, I'm going to the team Chicago just beat down. Give me Washington. I like Sam. I want Sam Howell to be good so bad. I would love to see Sam Howell. He's an awesome story. Sounds awesome. Terry McLaurin's awesome. Curtis Samuel has been so underrated in the past 2 years. The D line that Washington has, Chase Young's get it going again. I love Antonio Gibson. Last season I thought he was on a trade block. I saw it. I was like, hey, New Orleans, let's look at Antonio Gibson. I like the weapons that they have. I think they actually have a well-made team. Coaching though is where you start giving Ron Rivera. It's not 2015 anymore. We're playing football like it's 1970, really, with Ron Rivera. But I'm a big Washington fan. I like Sam Howell. I like Terry McLaurin. I think you've got a lot of guys over there that could be noted as a top 15 guy in their position, or top 10 even, and they don't get that nod.
Yeah, no, and look, you hit it right on the head, because everyone, me and Jackson talked about this team a while ago. I forget I think it was something about Eric Bieniemy we talked about.
Yeah.
And we're saying this defense is really good, and we think that Bieniemy can score more than 20 points a game. Well, the defense has not been good, and the defense can figure it out because they got the talent with Jack Del Rio as the defensive coordinator, Ron Rivera, Riverboat Ron, the defensive minded. They got two great defensive minds in Del Rio and Rivera, and they can't figure it out. And then you got on offense Bieniemy, who is doing pretty all right with Sam Howell. I mean, is looking good. You mentioned the weapons is for sure a possibility. I'll mention two teams, okay? Two teams that we haven't mentioned yet that I think have a legitimate possibility, honestly. And it's weird because Jackson, of course, like the Bengals are one that, but again, tough division, so it's not necessarily going to happen. Kyle comes out, pulls out Washington. That's a good one. There's two other teams I feel like have a chance that we did not mention. The Minnesota Vikings, I know I just said in the other video, I don't think that is going to happen. But they have a shot. They do have a shot. The NFC North is not the toughest division. They got loads of talent over there. And we just mentioned it's a game or two, man. If they can pull out a game or two, that can go their way, they're in good shape. They can definitely make it happen. Win 9 games, you have a shot at being in. The other team I would mention would be, again, this is one that not a lot of people would say in the beginning of the year, and I wouldn't have either. I thought this team was going to be terrible. The LA Rams. The Rams are 2-3. They've been looking pretty dang good. With Cooper Kupp coming back, Puka Nacua playing really good, this is another team that absolutely can make the playoffs if they can continue to do what they've been able to do. So those are my two sleeper teams. Anything else that any of you guys want to mention before we wrap this one up?
I got nothing.
I think we're good.
All right. That's all from us on the No Fly Zone podcast, episode 4, I believe it was. This is our first live one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. We'll try it again soon. Maybe we can try to get more viewership on here. But we had a steady 4, 5, 6 viewers almost the entire time, which is neat.
180. 180, set. Eddie.